Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished visitor. My friends over there, this is Michael. Yeah. So I don't belong to the government. If any Singapore government people here, I can sit down and finish it now. Thank you very much. Anyway, Michael is from Mitsubishi Electric Asia Private Limited, based in Singapore, and I'm from Visual Information System Division. So the local approach by the government people is 3 points. First of all, there is a government steering body called the Infocom Development Authority of Singapore. You can reach it by www.india.gov.sg. Information are there. And in Singapore, the network is ready. So according to this Harvard University research, USA, Iceland, Finland, and Singapore has top rankings in network readiness. So the next phase that Singapore is moving into is iGovernment. iGovernment means that we already have e-government, so we move into iGovernment by integrating everything into a single web page, and now we have to do re-engineering of back-end process. And of course, the front end is bundling of information and services. So the benefits that citizens like me or inter-agencies derive from this e-government is there's accessibility of information via network. For example, I can file my income tax. I just key in my income tax ID, automatically is updated because the company has already updated all the information in the government website. So I take about 10 minutes to finish everything. So for example, vehicle ownership, if I see a vehicle on the road, I key in the vehicle number, I know who owns it. And same as bank account. If you owe some bank some money, the next bank knows, other banks knows that you owe the bank some money. So you may have difficulty opening account, and so on and so forth. The second one that benefits are the rapid traceability. For example, there's one guy who drove his Jaguar and he a bit drunk, tipsy. He drove into a drain and he cannot get his car out. So he quickly, drink driving is an offense. So he quickly disappear and take a taxi home. By the time he reaches home, which is 20 minutes away, the police is waiting at his gate. And the third one, I think, is the security of immigration points. Now, if you commit something in Singapore on the road and you try to escape by the airport or seaport, I think it's very difficult because they already have your particulars, something like APB in the checkpoints. And of course, time saving. You save a lot of time, so we become more effective and more efficient. These are the benefits. Now, I think the key point that we like to highlight is they need to be, data center is fundamental. So reliability of data centers can be achieved using a good power supply system, CCTV circuits, and recorded images encryption using some encryption technology. So we need to have business continuity parallel architecture. Instead of this one down, this one still can work. So for data center and various pipelines to be efficient and running, you need to have 24/7 monitoring of the data network using a command room technology. So basically, all the data center is a command room technology. So we can see which server is fully loaded or heated or whatever, and which pipeline is jammed with information. So these are displayed on a large data wall. So 24/7, somebody monitor it. Before this thing happens, they must do something about it. And of course, there's always a constant upgrade of hardware, software, big BIG or big information gateway, and so on and so forth. This is the basic fundamental area for this Singapore story. Now, of course, there will be initiative because this is a government-led initiative, so the civil society and the businesses must come partake and make it successful. It's not owned by government. So there is some public-private partnership, collaboration. For example, some corporate company can do some CSR, corporate social responsibility, like educating of the younger people how to use things. Maybe something like, so far away, like, teaching the older people who are illiterate how to use, the computer. So, of course, there are some concern. First of all, like all countries, we have a digital divide. Some of them are still analog. The older generation, or because of education background. So then, of course, there are those who have no access to internet because they cannot afford it. So in this case, in the iGovernment 2010, there'll be a lot of